Welcome in, everybody.
Oh.
Let's get this party started. Sorry for the delay. As you can see, I had to set up the tree before we began stream, so that was really important for me. We haven't had Thanksgiving yet, but god damn it if we aren't jolly. So welcome in. But yes, for our official introduction, welcome everybody to Fancie's Fables End of Era's Small Hopes campaign, episode 2. No one expected it, but you all love it. We're back once again with our 3 kobolds and a goblin, which sounds like the setup to a joke, and potentially is every week.
It's 2.5 men, but fantasy.
I was thinking that 90s movie, like 3 men and a baby, but it's 3 kobolds and a goblin.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god. So we are headed by our wonderful Bulletproofturtleman as our dungeon master. Huh. I thought I put your name on this overlay. I'm sorry, Bullet.
That's okay.
You get shout-outs in the regular campaign, not this campaign. I don't know what to tell you.
One,
Right?
baby.
I don't make the rules. I don't run the show. All right.
Yeah, you do. This is your channel.
You do make the rules.
You lied. No.
They're on to me. We have a recap, and we also have a time jump. But before we get into both of those, we have our weekly question. And this week, it's who in the party is your least favorite companion, and why is it Meepo?
That's a very loaded question. I think you should ask a different one.
No, I have a different question. What is your ideal future
Ooh.
for you personally?
For me personally, yes. So I see beaches
Maybe like right
and
now.
a beautiful vista.
Sorry, for Joel.
Cabana.
Oh, for Joel, the opposite.
Beautiful beaches.
Beautiful
A cabana.
battlefield glittered with bodies. Lots of different weaponry that's just scattered about, sticking out of the muddy ground that's just soaking with the blood of those who have fallen. A hot cup of coffee in his hand after a good battle, and hoping that the next battle will be just as good.
Nice.
Oh, you think I was joking?
No.
No, I believe you.
Absolutely not.
I believe you. Nizan.
Freedom for goblins. Nah, I don't know. I think he probably just wants to continue to study under Greno without like the threat of like humans or kobolds and stuff to interfere with like the little goblin society that they had been building.
That's a simple enough wish.
Simple mind, man.
Ska.
Really wishes for isolation at all moments. And so, end goal is to basically have like a little hut in the woods. And I think I'll be using this correctly, like a Rube Goldberg house that just has a whole bunch of little tiny contraptions that does everything. But like a hut. Like you think you would come across a hag, and it's not. It's Scott.
Oh.
And offers 0 help. And it's just like, leave me alone, boom, and shuts the door, and like you just hear all of the things happening while she just tinkers and invents.
Gonna get a lot of adventurers' hopes up.
Yes,
Immediately
and dash them very quickly.
Oh, very quickly.
I will not help.
That's great.
What's this kobold doing in my hag's house? What?
I kicked her out a while ago. She was annoying.
Who you calling a hag?
Who you calling a hag? Hag?
Oh.
And Meepo.
Meepo's ideal future.
Oh,
Meepo would be king of the kobolds, and he would ride Calcrix into the skies. And it's interesting because Meepo doesn't want glorious battle like Jolk, and he doesn't even care about unity like Nazan, but he also doesn't want isolation like Ska. he just wants to be the guy that everyone looks to. He wants to be the leader. He wants to be powerful like Big Blue.
He wants to be the next champion.
Yep. With Calcriss.
Dragon champion!
He really wants to be a figurehead. You know, he wants to be the face of the company,
Yeah.
but doesn't want to do any of the stuff behind
You
the
know what?
scenes.
He might just
Exactly.
become a politician for Waterdeep.
There you go.
Oh God.
So, with questions through, let us get into the recap of what happened last week. Bullet, would you like to take the honors, or shall I?
You're doing such a wonderful job. I think you should just go ahead and do it.
So, our unassuming party were found last week within the Sunless Citadel. If you recall, our first stop in the End of Eras campaign for that party. We began after they had left and burnt down the Golthius tree after killing the mad druid Bellic. But that is just set dressing. For our kobolds and last goblin were set upon by the Zentarim as they slaughtered their way through the Sunless Citadel to get to the Sunless Grove beneath, or the Twilight Grove beneath, rather, and they found the burned remains of the Golthius tree and a madman who had gone crazy over the past few days. Barely making it out with their lives, along with Eustrail and Calcriss, they snuck out from the underground tunnels and into the Neverwinter Forest, where they stumbled upon a cabin just outside of Oakhurst, where they overheard two of the Zentarim's top generals, a Tabaxi and a big metal man. And at the very end, someone came up behind them and grabbed them. Bullet. I pass it to you.
All right. Thank you for the wonderful recap. Now, bringing it back. Fortunately for our group of kobold and goblin friend, they have lived to see another day. And about a month after this incident, where they barely escaped the Zentarim, we find ourselves in the city of Baldur's Gate, where they have quite a few stalls and various shops all about. And in this crowd of people that are bustling about, you see a very tall figure, maybe about 6.5 feet tall, walking by with a tan trench coat and a strange funny hat, and just a bit of a sliver of a tail sticking out, a little red scaly tail. Walking kind of in a strange jittery fashion, almost unbalanced, with a mechanical hound poorly covered in rags, dunk, 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 falling right beside, and on the shoulder of this tall figure, a small little bird, as they're making their way through the crowd. And as the crowd, people just turn to see, they look and see bits of scales in between the little bit of a turned up collar, trying to avoid any type of suspicion. But you knowing this group of troublemakers, that's not exactly their strong suit. As they come upon various people standing in front of a stall, there is an elderly man, just with various wares, knickknacks spread about as he looks to this tall figure with scales approaching him.
Like, look up, because inside of this trench coat, I'll look up, being at the bottom. What do you see?
I don't know. I'm not the eyes. What do you see?
Did you see
Pulling
where
the arms so
we
they, like,
approach a
swing.
stall?
Yes, you're approaching a stall, and there's various trinkets, random knickknacks. So you see like an old rusted
Ooh.
lamp, a shiny ball, but it's half rusted on one side, and you don't even know what it is. It looks like it just fell off of something. A half-eaten apple, and some other random knickknacks, like a chair with only 3 legs.
Meepo sees something nice. We stop. Hold on.
Kind
Okay.
of like stop and like we lurch forward a little bit.
Oh, my friend! Hello, you come to Moog stall.
Yes!
Who are you?
I'm Big Red.
Oh, Big Red, Big Red. I haven't seen you around here before. My name is Moog. You like anything you see here, my friend?
Yes, I want Nom Nom. And sticking the arm right out of the trench coat, where
No.
there's these other arms. Just sticking the arm out and pointing at the apple.
Well, to cover up that arm, Scott quickly slaps a puppet arm right over on top of the apple, because she's been gesturing this entire time with the very like, boom.
Go ahead and make a dex check for me.
Oh god.
No. Oh, this is gonna be
We've been
very
in for like
good.
30 seconds in our
Okay.
cover spawn. Why did we put Meepo at the top?
That is a 2
Oh, God.
plus 2. Wait, you know what we have? That lucky feat we never fucking use.
Oh,
Somebody
yeah.
use that
That's true.
as a reroll. So we don't get a 2. Literally mostly anything else. Oh! That's an 18 plus 2 for a 20. Dirty 20.
All right.
Well used.
At first, as Ska slaps out this puppet arm, it actually hits the apple right underneath, like a fucking chop, karate chop, and it flies up into the air. But then, with the other arm, manages to catch it, and it's just oddly wiggling back and forth.
Yes, this.
Oh yes, you want the cursed apple of the Gothius tree? Yes.
Apple of the Gothius tree?
Can I do an
Sure.
insight to
The
see
wonderful
if this
legend.
guy's fucking
Really far
with
away.
us?
Is it... What color is the apple? Is it white or red?
It's blue.
This must be new kind of Gothius apple. What you think, Scott?
Oh my god!
I just hit him in the head with the apple.
Yes.
Are you alright, my friend? You seem very hungry. You're very disoriented.
Itch. There was a bug.
Can I open up one of the buttons just to
Yes.
like look through?
Like, whoopsie. That's what the hands are doing.
Sorry, I am, I have a question for you.
Yes, my friend.
We look for, metal people.
Oh, do you mean like the metal man that was here like a week ago or something?
Yes.
The big goofy fellow with the little one, yes, and then the scaly man and the eyes with the guy with the eyes, yes, him, right?
Oh, yes, Big Blue.
Oh yes, he was very blue, the big man, yes.
Oh, where go?
I don't know. They did not stop by my stall. They did not see anything they liked. I'm sorry. But
Okay.
they did go around some alleyways I see back there. and speaking with some of the people that sold some books, but they're no longer here. They packed up and they left. They didn't even say hello or goodbye.
They go with them?
Oh yes, I remember they were heading off somewhere a little over to the southeast of Baldur's Gate somewhere. I remember some alley. I did not follow them myself. I was too busy selling my wares, you know?
Oh, okay. What's southeast?
The little bird on their shoulder is just gonna start pecking at the head of the coat. It's just gotta kind of like look in the appropriate direction.
Oh, that's southeast.
Yes. You seem very confused, my friend. Are you?
Thank
are
you.
you
Have
okay?
a good day.
Did we put down the
my
apple?
I'm gonna smack it back down. I don't want it. I was gonna put it back down on the table as we. Good day.
Can I cast thaumaturgy to make a sound behind the dude, because obviously Meepo is hungry and he has food on the goddamn mind. To make a sound behind the shopkeeper of, like, I don't know, like a deer, like wah wah or something really.
You know what?
No,
Sure, go
don't
for
go
it.
towards that sound.
Wow, wow, wow! Did you hear that deer?
What the hell is that? Is that a deer?
It's just like, yeah, that would get anyone's attention, would it not?
You know what? Yeah, go for it.
I'll do that, and then while no one's looking, I will like try to grab the apple and bring it back inside and close the button up.
All right, I'm gonna need you to do a sleight of
God.
hand.
Yep. Oh, I'm so good at those. Oh, that's a 4.
Hey, what are you doing? And he just grabs Jolk's hand as he's reaching out of the coat, and he's just looking down because out of where the legs would be is a hand sticking out. I'm not going to ask about your third arm, my friend, but could you let go of the apple, please? You must pay for it.
Oh,
Can
sorry,
I just,
sorry.
try to shoo the situation from happening? I'm like, let go of the other hand. Let go of the other hand.
Oh, yeah,
Smack,
I'll let go.
smack the hand back in. There are only 2 arms on humans.
I've seen 3.
Oh my god, I swear I've seen it all today. Okay.
My father had it too.
Let's.
People start walking.
The man's just staring at you. This shopkeeper's looking, or this stall owner's looking at you like, okay then. And then he reaches underneath the counter, pulls out a bottle, and starts taking a shot. It's too early for this.
Probably for the best.
I'm gonna stick my muzzle in the trench coat.
Okay, we must go to southeast. That's where Big Blue was with the Metal Man.
There?
And the Zon is gonna kind of fly up a little bit and then start flying towards the direction, just hovering a little bit above crowd level.
Follow the bird.
To the left, Joke.
And then Meepo will move his right hand.
I will.
Is he the figurehead?
I will follow. I'll just where they're tugging, I'll kind of go towards there.
And Ska?
I can't see
Yeah.
very well.
I'm just trying to have the arm swing in a vaguely walking fashion, but it's very loose marionette. Because it's some spring trap from inside that's making it do it. So it's just
Oh my god.
real
This makes
wiggly.
it even creepier when you think about it.
Right?
awful.
The lizard head going extra long arms like this,
Oh,
flailing
fuck.
motion like a scarecrow.
A
That's
tiny
what you
little
see
tail
as
sticking out.
yes,
Oh,
and a tiny little
okay.
tail sticking out, and really short, stubby legs underneath the coat.
Is there any
Alright.
good food on the way?
God.
Go
I
ahead,
will
roll
hand you
perception
a
check.
ration because I know you're hungry.
To pass
what
it
you
up
find.
to the coat.
Meepo smells something good.
You actually spot off in the distance some baked goods
Oh,
with a red-haired woman. I believe her name was Autumn.
Mm-hmm.
And she is handing over some baked goods to various people that are coming up to her stall.
oh, yes, yes. Meepo want one of those.
I don't know what's going on. Is someone pushing me towards that direction?
Meepo like lean and like start
Yep,
tipping the tower,
Oh,
so we all have to
no.
walk that way.
Oh, is that?
like-
Okay. And we will start heading that way.
And what is Nazan doing at this time?
He is still fluttering about, and I guess occasionally he kind of like look back or like circle back to see, where they're at.
They are walking in the opposite direction towards a food stall.
Oh my god. Can't even shout at them. You just hear chirp, 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 chirp on the way back.
Bird is pissed.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's nature's censoring.
Yeah, I think I just like try to catch up to them as fast as possible and immediately kind of just like dive bomb fucking Meepo. It's like, what are you doing?
Ah, stop it, son.
Put your arms back in. Put your arms back in. But
Meepo,
like,
get food.
the robot arms are just like moving wildly because Meepo keeps shifting.
Go ahead and roll me a dexterity save.
Oh lord.
Who, me?
Scott.
Oh,
Scott.
for Scott. Oh,
Me?
An arm goes flying out.
it's gone.
A save. Okay. Oh my god.
No.
It's a 2 plus 2.
Oh,
for a
God.
4. I
What is
can't
up with the
use all of my
fours?
luck.
Yeah,
As
you can.
Scott
You
is-
can.
Waving around, trying to keep balance. One of the
This will
arms
be
actually
fun.
flies up and smacks Meepo in the face, and he actually falls out of the coat, and Scott falls in the opposite direction. So now it's just like it's just a body with one arm, and Meepo's gone. Yes.
Oh my god. I think Nazar would be like circling overhead, kind of just like whatever it was.
Can I try to straighten everybody up and like get
I was gonna
everybody
say, can
back
I
on?
grab Meepo's legs and yank him back on?
You're
Like,
holding
through
the
collar of
arms.
the coat? Well, like one like fell out and one's like still okay.
Oh,
and
true.
I'm like
I thought I was
half
on the
the
ground.
So both of you roll me
I-
strength saves then.
Ugh.
Those two?
Yes, those two.
Oh, good. Meepo doesn't have to do anything.
Okay.
He's doing enough causing
Um,
problems.
What is this? A check or a save?
A save.
Same thing. 1. So no, 12 plus 1 for 13.
Okay.
7.
You're the strong one.
I rolled really bad. I rolled a 4. I have a +3 to my strength save.
Who am I to talk? I just.
So
rolled a fucking
Ska,
2,
you
so-
managed to grab onto Meepo,
Yeah.
but Jolk, you don't manage to grab onto Ska, and the two of them go flying out of the coat
Ow!
together.
Oh no.
Now there's just two kobolds on the ground, and Jolk with a coat with one arm hanging inside of it. Luckily for
Paying
you,
attention to us.
no one is paying attention because they're too busy staring at Autumn's wonderful buns.
Get back in this coat,
Oh.
baby.
Back in the coat. Back in
Wonderful
the coat.
buns.
Back in the coat. Back in the coat.
Get in here.
Okay, okay.
Not this close.
Meepo, sorry.
Not
Meepo,
again.
sorry.
Control yourself, Meepo. At least tell us.
Meepo just want food. There we go.
I'll try to hand
have
him
money?
more rations just to fucking eat. It's not great, but it's something. Eat.
This dude.
Okay.
This dude.
Where do we go?
Bakery
I'll
later.
look up for Nazan.
It's like hovering overhead, and he's like, zips back in the direction that they were supposed to go in.
And then,
Okay.
like, motion with my arm.
That way.
I will go that way and hope he's telling the fucking truth.
Indeed. And you all start heading off in this regularly weird fashion of yours, jostling along, and with your little mechanical pup following along. And Nizan, you scout off further ahead, and there are many, many alleyways in Baldur's Gate. Go ahead and roll an intelligence check for me.
Oh God!
You got this.
Wait, I have to roll as a bird?
No. You keep
Okay,
your,
okay.
mental scores while wild
Like, isn't that
shapes.
the good thing about druids? You get to keep everything.
Oh yeah.
Well, this sucks.
we rolled so well last session.
I got a
we
7.
didn't.
What something had to
No, the
happen.
last session was
Oh, no,
bad.
yeah, we
too.
Everything was
That's
awful.
right.
This is the misfits party, like
This is
through and
part
through.
of the course then. Shit, what did I have in my head that we were rolling? well?
We get all our bad
Okay.
rolls out on Small Hopes night.
Yes.
Yeah, I got a 7. My other die.
As this
Trash.
is your first time in Baldur's Gate, and you are not very familiar with city life, you see a lot of alleyways, and they all look the same to you generally. But as you're flying by at quite a brisk pace, and the others are struggling to keep up, you actually do peer down one of these alleyways, and you see that there's a small figure hunched over, with various small creatures beside him.
Nazan sees this?
Sus.
Yes.
If I fly overhead, am I able to like discern what type of creature this is?
Go ahead and roll me a nature check.
I got a 9.
Okay. As you're looking, you see this strange humanoid figure with a lot of hair on his person. But right beside him, you see 2 very large rats. And he is wearing a raggedy blanket.
Oh God.
I wonder who this could be.
Oh God. Oh. Is he doing anything in particular? Or is he just walking with them? The creatures, the rats.
He is looking at something that he's holding. And it looks like he's holding a small bag of coins and something else in his hand. And he seems to be counting the coins, talking about buying a new outfit because his last set of clothes was taken from him.
Sounds kind of funny. Out of sheer curiosity, I think Nazan will like kind of perch up on like some ledge in the alleyway, bearing in mind that like Meeple and the kobolds are like relying on him for the direction, so he won't stay too long. We'll kind of just like just watch this fellow, this small guy.
All right. Are you doing this stealthily?
Sure.
Go ahead
Yeah.
and roll a stealth check.
All right, let's get something over a 10 this time. That's just not gonna work. That's a 5.
Every
That's a
single
5.
roll for this
You just can't get over 10.
We might as well just start taking 10.
Bruh.
Like, instead of rolling, just I'll take
Yeah,
10.
hold on.
I'll take 10.
Get through all the bad numbers.
Oh my God. Yeah, so I'm just, I'm chilling there
God damn.
as stealthily as can be.
Do you hear that chirping?
Mushika does not like stupid birds. And you see him pull out like a small crossbow and aim at Nazan.
Oh no!
This fucking dickhead, even in this campaign.
Yup.
This mini thing.
God.
Oh, I hate him so
You,
much.
you gotta appreciate the consistency, though.
It's true. It's true.
He's true to himself.
Oh my god. Is there any moment to flee upon seeing a crossbow?
Yes, you can fly, but he's going to make an attack anyways.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That is a 17 to hit.
He murders the bird. Jesus.
I shouldn't laugh. but
Jesus
yet-
Christ.
Mushika suddenly a crack shot. Jesus Christ. He couldn't hit the party worth 2 shits, but he can shoot
Oh
this
no,
bird,
he
no
couldn't
problem.
hit us at all.
Oh
yeah.
my god. He got his level up after the encounter.
Flies right by,
Jesus
hits
Christ.
Nazan. You take
Yep.
11 points of piercing damage.
How much health do you
Jesus
have?
Christ. That should break his wild shape, right?
That would
Depends on-
cer-
How
That
much
was
HP
certainly-
does a bird have?
well, based off of the owl from last time, it was 1 HP.
Yeah. It's got no
Half a
HP.
point.
So yeah, I'll take the 10 damage.
As Nazan turns back and he plummets and hits the ground
Jesus
in the middle of the
Christ.
city, and now there's suddenly a lot of people just looking at a goblin that's randomly spawned in the middle of the city. Do you see that? It's a goblin. What's a goblin doing here in Baldur's Gate?
Do we hear and see this?
Did I
Oh,
see
you
that?
totally see Nazan just fly, and as soon as he
Okay.
flies,
Like,
bolt
gotta
hits him
cover
from
him up.
behind.
I'll
Nope,
open up the
We go
thing.
that way. We go that way.
I'm gonna make some more. I'm gonna make some more deer noises. It's hard.
This house is like.
Wow, that
It's
goblin's
start
pretty
heading-
weird, but do you hear that deer?
You hear the deer? There's a deer in town. I
Is
keep
that a
hearing it
deer?
somewhere.
Middle of town?
All right, so you're doing the thaumaturgy with the deer.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do a deception.
Jesus Christ.
I have a -1 with deception. Oh my
Oh
god!
God,
What have you done?
Jesus
What have you done?
Christ.
I got a
He rolled a
0.
0.
I got a 0.
Mushika is running out of this alleyway with his crossbow.
you see the Zog kind of just like rip the arrow and then throw an ice knife down the alleyway at this creature that attacked him.
Yes, go ahead, roll the hit.
All right. Big numbers. Well, that's I made it to a 14 to hit.
It does not hit.
Motherfuck.
Actually,
Wait, but the ice knife explodes, right?
it just hits. Yes.
It just hits. Ooh. Ha ha ha.
Oh my god.
Where
I
the hell
forgot
is
he's not wearing armor. Yes.
Oh, yes, perfect. What the hell is a D10? I remember this. There we go. All right. He's got 2 damage off of the initial, and then it explodes, and the target and the creature must succeed on a dex save or take 2d6 cold damage. Would that include his rats that are with him?
His rats are still in the alleyway.
Oh, good. Even better. I want to end up like Kane.
That is a 16 for his dex save. What was it?
Oh shit, he has to be, I think he would have to be to 14. He made it by 1. So he succeeded.
Okay. Does he just take half damage or no damage?
I don't think he takes any. Wait. Yeah, he doesn't take any.
Okay.
Cool. He just took the 2 from the initial.
As Mushika gets hit and the ice knife explodes, he steps back and shard of ice just explodes all over the ground. And even more people that are around now start looking at all of you. And Mushika pauses as he hears the clunking of metal. tink, 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 and city guards are now running towards your direction. Mushika just wide-eyed turns. Oh no, Mushika has to escape. And starts running down the alleyway. Let's go, my
This
bridges.
is Power Rangers.
Oh my god.
What are we doing?
Run!
Meanwhile, Nazan he just turns around and starts heading back towards where the kobolds were.
I'll start going in an alleyway because it's probably the best way to lose a guard.
And
All right,
when
the
I say
closest-
run, can I reach down and tap on
Joke.
Shulk beneath me and cast Enhance Ability? And
Ooh.
have these been Dex or Strength checks? I do not remember for like running. I'm gonna give it a Dex check if we're gonna try and run and hide.
Sure.
We'll go for Cat's Grace, so you have advantage on Dex checks.
Okay, thank you.
Dex checks.
Yes.
Nice.
I hope that's the
So-
right one.
All right, Julk, you feel this invigoration as Ska taps on your head,
Run!
and you hear her shout this, and you feel light, and you begin to start running.
Yes, I
The
do.
closest alleyway is you have no idea where you're running.
Oh,
but you're
I would
running.
have like the button open just so I could see at this point. Our cover's blown. We're just
Eyeball.
Okay.
here.
Okay.
As best as I can see.
Yes. You are running, and the closest alleyway is the one in front of you that Mushika has just bolted down.
We're going there then.
You have no peripherals
Alright.
because you're inside a coat, so this is like
Yep,
all you're seeing.
this
Is that
is
you're
all I
seeing
see.
Nazan in front of you, Mushiki behind you, and you hear guards running from behind you.
We're going there.
And you start running after Mushika.
Mhm,
As you start bolting down the alleyway, Mushika just looks around and he's panicked. Why are they chasing me? And he books it and turns a hard right.
Shit.
Nazan, I'm assuming you're chasing with them.
Yes, I'm following behind them. Yes.
Jump
This
on the
guy-
dog. The dog
This guy
is.
probably knows where to go to avoid the guard, so I guess following him would be the best course of action.
Okay? Nazan, go ahead and roll me a perception check as you guys are all running.
This is going to be the best roll of the night. A
Here we go.
22.
So far it is.
Woo!
As you're
Yeah.
looking
22
back,
is the best, yeah. We have a literal 0 this game so far.
And then a
Yeah.
22. We got.
The bar is pretty low.
yes.
I mean, we could get a negative.
Please don't
I
curse
don't
us.
want that.
Please don't ask this of me.
Nazan, as you are running and looking behind you, the guards have begun to run up to where there was the scuffle with you and Mushika, and they've begun to ask some of the commoners around, but they seem utterly confused by everything they just saw. A very hairy man, a bird that just dropped out of the sky and turned into a goblin, and 1.5, 3 maybe kobolds in a coat. Start
Also a metal dog.
running-
Don't forget the deer.
and a mechanical dog
And the deer
noises
sounds.
in the back of an alleyway.
Deer?
People keep hearing a ghost deer somewhere. It's a urban
Oh my
legend.
god.
Like none of their stories match up, and they're just utterly confused
This
as
is
you're just
perfect.
running.
Woo!
Oh,
So,
fuck.
so nobody's quite after us yet.
No,
They don't know what to go after.
Not at this moment.
they're just
much
like, wait, wait,
All right.
I don't know what you're talking about. A goblin? No, it was a hairy man. No, I saw some kobolds. I swear. No, I heard deer
The urban
noises.
legends of Baldur's Gate begin in this
They're
moment.
just-
Ghost deer.
What is this nonsense? And then you guys just turn down the alleyway, where you see Mushika still in sight, and he starts running out towards the woods.
I'll just kind of like shout out to the group, catch him!
Okay.
Oh.
How far away is Chica?
Mushika is probably about 60 feet ahead of you now. He is dashing.
I'm
Wow.
going to cast command and say, drop. To get him to drop prone.
All right.
He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
What is the DC, my friend?
The DC on that is going to be 14. I think that's correct. Let's update.
And as he's running, just out of earshot, you see him perk up. And he skids to a halt, and he trips and falls to his knees.
Fuck yeah.
Midget.
It worked.
Yes. Some success.
I will continue on forward then.
All right. He tries to get back up, but you are like maybe about 10 feet behind him now, as he's utterly confused by everything that just happened, and he's trying to stumble and like, my pretties, go to the forest now.
Question.
Yes.
So did he like slip through a crack or a door in the wall around Baldur's Gate?
He is, as you're looking down this alleyway, it is actually coming to a dead end, and there's a very high wall, but there is a slight crack that you see in front of you towards the distance, and it's enough for a small creature to fit through. You can tell that in this brick wall where there's an opening, he's probably been through it a couple times.
All right. That's what I thought.
Yes.
Are we following him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Whoa! Whoa!
Believe it.
Can I
Oh,
like
God.
Smacking the wall.
expertly try and remove
No, you dare.
stuff from me, and then like bloop bloop bloop, like we three of us finally go off on our own, sort of thing.
Oh my
Matryoshka
god.
dolls.
Like
I
tear
want-
open the
Matryoshki?
tear it open.
I want you to do an athletics
A
check
dex-
for me.
A
Okay,
dexterity check.
I have good
Dexterity
athletics.
check?
You know what?
I already
Yes,
rolled
if
a
you want to do that, you can. Acrobatics or athletics on this one.
23.
Nice. Another roll over 20.
Hurrah!
Second one for the night.
Something about
Magically.
10.
As if you're grabbing the trench coat and ripping it like someone that's about to fucking expose himself to the world. You just see 3 kobolds standing there as Jolk just does this tumble with his hands onto Ska's feet, and they do like backflips through the air and land on the ground with doop doop doop. 3 kobolds
runner.
landing on their feet.
I didn't know I could do that.
We learn something new every day. And
Tucking
then
the
I'm
arms
going
like
to
into my backpack.
take out, because as far as I'm concerned, this person attacked our friend. I'm gonna take out my flail and start like getting ready to knock this guy on his ass.
Has he gone through the hole? Do we need to chase him through the hole? Or
He
is
has
he just
not
running
gone through the
it?
hole yet.
Okay.
What happened to the trench coat?
The trench
I
coat is
imagine
on
I
the
would tuck
ground.
it into.
It's on the ground.
I should say I would have
know,
wanted to
but
grab and keep
battle.
that. And Ska is important about her material goods. She would have kept the trench coat.
Okay. Ska
Should've
wants to
landed
grab
on
the
her
trench
feet and
coat.
been like, I'm gonna first move, grab the trench coat. Second move, murder the man. But that's
Meepo
the
got
trench
this!
coat.
And as I land and they keep running, I'm gonna pull out my bow.
Ooh.
All right.
Warrior Meepo.
Meepo, big, strong warrior now.
Hold on, let me look at
What'd
my
you get?
bonus. With the law. Holy shit! 22.
Ooh.
Yes.
I get a +8 with my bow.
Damn.
Whoa!
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Did.
It flies and hits him true. But as it hits him dead in the chest and the 2 rats scurry through the opening, you see him turn back and rip the arrow out of his chest. As he shifts and the hair on his body completely covers him, and he turns into a were-rat.
Oh shit.
I'd like to think that Nazan is still in the background, like trying to
Yes.
catch up. And he sees this happening, and he'll wild shape into something else.
Mushika is not
A cat.
amused.
Meepo not see that shit before.
This will be good fight.
Oh god, I have my table up. Let's just go with Direwolf since it's already on my mind. My
Do you
first
have
character-
do you have the challenge level for Direwolf?
Yeah, I
It's
was
a
gonna say,
1.
I think it's a 1.
Okay.
And I do have it because I have the moon circlet.
All
Oh,
right.
that's right.
All right.
It is a 1.
All right.
My first and only character to ever actually become a wolf of any variety.
Are you serious?
Despite me trying so hard from first
Dante living
campaign.
his best wolf life. Through a goblin
Great,
right now.
great.
Finally.
Now Dante's gonna lead me for Bullets campaigns because in those he can be a wolf.
Like,
I won't
finally
let
I
him.
get to be me.
All right. So before we go any crazier with this, let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Hell.
All
yeah.
right.
I was looking. How did we get the dog on my sheet again? I forget what it can do.
It should be on your
Extras.
extras, on the far right.
Jesus, fuck you.
That good?
All right. Let me,
Extras. Extras is a touch about it. This is under development.
Got a 5.
Later.
all right. Hold up.
I gotta go online to look at it.
I got an 8.
Yeah!
Scott, your initiative bonus is +2.
Yes. Tis. I got a 6
Code DM.
plus 2.
All right. So, Meepo. Initiative. I'm just going by person.
Yeah.
I got 8.
8. Okay. Jolk.
11.
11. Ska.
I got an 8.
And I think. Who wants to go first, Meepo or Ska?
Probably Meepo. He's trying.
Okay.
Narratively, that makes sense. I'm picking up a coat.
Okay.
In preparation
Nizan.
for this battle.
5.
Wow. All right. The rolls were definitely not great for this.
That is brand new to this little side campaign.
Oh,
We had a
It's
little bit
endearing.
of nice.
It's endearing.
You're riding high. We should have left it at the 1
Alright.
issue. We did a sequel.
It's the remix.
Oh man.
The straight to
Alright.
DVD release.
Oh,
I put the initiative into the chat. It will be Mushika 22, Jolk 11, Meepo 8,
It was
Ska 8, Nazan 5.
This motherfucker gonna act twice before we go.
Oh my god.
All right. As Mushika turns around, you see the only thing he has on him is an arrowhead from your arrow and a small rusted dagger.
Gross.
gonna get tetanus fighting.
Sounds about right for Mushika. Yeah.
And he pretty much stashed his crossbow back because he
Where?
was out of crossbow bolts.
His prison
Tail.
wallet.
His prison wallet, as you call it.
Oh god. It's getting wild.
You'll learn a thing or two in the Baldur's Gate Underground, baby.
All right. Let's switch it up a bit. I didn't expect it to go this wild, this quick, but here we are.
You should
any of
have. You
us?
really should have.
Yeah.
I know, right? 3 kobolds,
It's
a goblin.
us.
Yes.
Oh
What
fuck.
could possibly go wrong? 3 kobolds and a cove.
How did you multiply? And he just looks at all 3 of you on the ground. He's just utterly confused by everything. And he's actually just going to ask and take a and just disengage and move towards the wall, but stand there at the wall. Meepo, you're up.
I thought Joke was after
Sorry,
Mushika.
Jolk, yes.
Oh. I'll go up to him, taking out my shield. Let's talk more fight, and I will make an attack on him.
Just gasping for breath.
Yes. I mean, we ran this entire way. I'm
He's
carrying
still
two other
all about the
kobolds
fight.
on top of me. Yeah.
All about the fight.
Roll to a hit.
That's a 19 plus 6, but because it's a 19 in my fighter, that's a crit.
Because you're a champion.
As I'm a champion.
Nice. Kick
Fuck
Mashika's
him up.
ass. Let this be the last time he exists in
I
this
know.
campaign.
I love how he keeps getting his ass kicked every time he shows up.
Yeah. So that's going to be. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
What are
I
you
rolled a
doing to-
2 and a 1 on my d8s.
No, we do 1.5.
Critical, yeah, critical is max and a
Halfway.
half.
Oh, maxed and a half?
Yes. Good.
So should
good,
I
good.
It would
re-roll
be
that?
12
No.
plus your modifier.
Oh, I see what you mean. 12. Oh, so it's a d8, which is max, and then a
Yep.
half. Okay,
Which
so yeah,
is-
12 plus 3, so 15.
All right.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm up.
You swing and clock him right underneath his jaw. Hit him so hard. Then you hear the cracking of his neck as he turns and looks back at you.
Yikes.
He was unaffected by that.
What? Unaffected?
Meatball on
Okay.
skooma.
That's my turn. Walking up to him
As
and
a bonus
attacking.
action, I'll let you do an intelligence check.
I'll do it.
Or a nature check.
I don't know what's better, nature or intelligence. My
A vibe
nature
check?
is about
What
the
kind
same.
of vibes am I getting?
I got a nat 20, so 21.
Okay.
We're getting better.
Jolk, your little amulet you have with the emblem of a dragon gives you a glimpse from your dragon god. This little piece of information telling you in your bones to run, as this is an opponent that you've never faced before, but is known as a were-rat. And you glimpse images of them, and they are immune to non-magical weapons that are not silvered.
Hmm. I don't like this. Running from a
Okay.
fight. Ah. Okay.
Only with that attitude.
I'll look back to everyone. That didn't hurt him. And that's my turn.
Were-rat.
Bear rat. Oh,
Where
Miko.
rats? Got magical items. Does mine count as a magical item?
Yes, your crossbow does.
Ooh.
Bap! Bap! Bap!
Mipo's up.
Well, I know none of that, so I'm gonna shoot him again with another arrow. Ooh. 20 not natural.
hits.
Noise.
But again, this arrow comes flying towards him and bounces right off his newly shifted form, and the hide almost becomes like metal spikes as it hits it and just deflects right off of it.
Ah! Maybe that was bad arrow.
Let me try. Question just as Grace.
Sure.
Has this person come in the normal campaign? I don't think he's clicking in my brain as someone that I've recognized before.
It's Mushika.
Would, I know
Yeah.
the
So-
name.
rat.
Oh yeah.
When
The rat.
when Eros and the party headed to Baldur's Gate, they were intercepted on the road by a bandit and his rats. That was Mushika.
They were.
And
Yes,
even though
yes,
he
yes.
got pummeled
Okay.
quite thoroughly by the party, he managed to survive.
And he started his
Okay.
life as a baker.
He's doing real great as a baker.
Doing real
Doing
great.
Let me tell you.
Oh boy. Okay. So like, yeah, I'm just gonna try and shoot him. Be like, do we need like info from him? Like shouting to everyone of the party while shooting him.
I don't know. We start fight.
Okay.
Nazan, you can answer on your turn.
Mhm.
The logical one.
The logical one. I mean, you said catch him. I can catch him in the shoulder with an arrow. Okay. I have to find it now. Actions. Actions is gonna have. I need to put a different weapon in there because I may have changed it. I'll just go with this one for now. It's probably not that much different. Okay. That is a 16 plus 6.
Certainly hits.
So,
Roll for
22.
damage.
And that's gonna be my D8. D8s look like not that. That has a 9 on it, so it can't be a D8. That one's a D8. Ha! 6 plus 2, 4, 8 points of damage. Sir, we need some information!
-8. All right. You fire this crossbow bolt, and it actually hits him and actually pierces his hide. And he looks right at you and snarls.
Information! We don't want to hurt you!
After hurting, we don't want to hurt you,
Shut up!
but we will.
But I will. Yeah, we have some questions. Could you answer some questions really fast? Sir?
He'll answer you
I've decided.
right after Nazan.
Let's see. Well, how far away is he?
He's about 20 feet now, because you guys have close distance. And you're a
and-
direwolf now, right?
Yeah, I'm just zipping past my companions. Wait, how close is the closest of the companions?
You're right behind them.
No. How close? Sorry. How close are they to him? The closest
10
one.
feet.
10 feet. All right, this is fine. Yeah, Nazan's gonna like get on past them and just go straight over to attack Mushika.
All right.
Got a 14.
Just hits.
Now, I am one level shy of having my my primal strikes. However, does the secondary part trigger for bites made from wolves, where
where
the
you
target
crit?
has, where they have to make a save or be knocked prone?
Yes.
Ooh.
All right. What is this? DC 13?
13 of a strength save.
Just makes it.
Son of a bitch.
You hit him, but you're not breaking through his hide. And he's right there, holding you back.
Son of a bitch. I can't say anything. I'm a wolf. A dire wolf. Finally.
You didn't even answer my question before you turned into a dire.
I already
wolf. You were a
shifted
dire wolf
it.
beforehand.
Already
Yeah.
shifted.
Too late.
Already shifted.
Already shifted.
This is my dream. I've been wanting this forever.
Like, you're not gonna
Rat
stop
man
me
for dinner.
now.
You guys are lucky I didn't shift in the last session and just try to kill you with the other people's. You know?
Just so he could be a wolf.
Yes.
Exactly.
All right. Mushika, while holding back Nazan, what information do you want?
Guys, what information do we? We are looking for a robot.
And Big Blue!
Gentlemen.
Are you friends with the robot?
Possibly.
No, just Big Blue!
Then, baby.
Jury's still out. It doesn't matter. Do you know where they went?
Backing off of Nazan for a bit.
Is he out of my range?
No, he's still right there.
Okay.
Within 5 feet of you. But he's looking at
Kill
you
this guy.
all. No, but I know where there are some robots. And his eyes narrow for a bit.
Robot?
Some robots.
Metal men, you call them.
Yeah. Well,
That's what you're looking for.
continue more. I like what you're saying. Tell us more about the metal men.
If you don't attack me, I will show you where they are.
Okay. And
Kind
then,
of look at the flail. Look at him. Look at the flail. Like, I really want to.
just information. For now.
Put
Truce.
the flail away.
Truce. Truce. I kind of look over and the wolf said, truce. For now. Please stop biting his neck.
Nazan,
Attack.
you gonna attack?
No.
Nah.
Bop your snout.
Can I like?
Stop.
Can I like try
For
to
now.
get Zahn off
I'm
of
just.
him?
I'll growl at him. I'll just try to intimidate. Yeah, actually, I'll roll for an intimidation.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, charisma saving throw. Let's go.
Shit. 12.
You are lucky because he has a negative modifier. That is a 10.
Ooh.
I had a negative modifier as a die. Yes.
Nice. You have a negative modifier.
Although you would use your charisma for that. I'm pretty
Wait,
sure.
so does the druid just override all of the
No. Only your mental abilities.
mental ones, yes.
Charisma, wisdom,
Ah.
intelligence.
Oh well, then in that case,
Oh.
what is my charisma?
Recalculating.
Oh, recalculating. That's a 15. So
You got
still good.
A 10. So you're good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your little wolf friend away from me, and we'll talk.
Little, I'm a dire
That's gonna be
wolf.
done. As I'll kind of like pull Zahn back a bit more.
He will not attack you while you are showing us where to go. Promise.
Yeah!
I don't know if they have like a pinky promise in this fantasy world, but
Okay.
Picture Meepo behind
Scott is offering
just
that.
be like, yeah, hiding again.
He just looks at you guys. All right then, and then he, follow me. It is this way. And he starts pointing towards the crack in the wall.
Can I do an insight?
I was gonna ask if I could also do an insight check on him.
Meepo's
I
just
would
going.
say you can roll insight checks. We'll take the higher of them.
Oh, I was so close to being good.
No, skills, please.
7.
That was very bad. Insight. Not great. You know, I'm gonna say it right now, it's not great.
we don't roll
Wow,
well.
it's extra not great.
Oh my
that
God.
there,
Just
that's a
horrible
4
rolls
minus
all
1
night.
for a 3. But I'm
When it
gonna
matters, we
use
don't
my
show
other
up.
luck point to re-roll it.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna
Good
use a
idea.
luck point to re-roll that one.
Use those luck points.
That is an 18 minus 1 for a 17. Bop, bop, bop.
All right, what are you trying to figure out?
I want to see if he knows where genuine robots are, or if he's gonna lead us to a hole to murder us.
There are no robots.
Exactly.
Yeah, not robots, metal men. Yes.
Excuse me, the middlemen.
Yes.
Middlemen,
Middleman.
plural.
What did you get?
I got a 17.
Okay. He's looking at you and talking to you, but he seems legit.
Tentative, all right. Can my dog make it through the crack in the wall?
Oh yes, your dog certainly can.
Okay, great. And I've also named it. I went through a couple of very good ones, but I decided to name it Togs. Togs.
Hogs the dog.
Togs
I like it.
the dog.
Togs
I
is
will
right
say-
beside Nazan.
Snas and Zut were very close.
Ooh.
Also great names, but I thought Togs was adorable, and that's what. Sky's in love with the dog. It's just
Cow
she's
Creek's
figured it out.
better.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Perfect.
Mine doesn't eat people that we
Eh.
like.
That's
Hold
why
up my
Cow
pet.
Creek's so great.
I'll hold up my pet rock. He doesn't eat at all.
Yep. Okay, pull. Pull. Pull the wall. Not a time to talk about pets. My
Meepo's
mistake.
going right through.
Joel, at this time, please describe your pet rock.
My pet rock is a
Oh my god.
slate gray looking rock, okay? Perfectly smooth and oval in shape, with a bright red smile and white eyes that are kind of cross-eyed.
And what is
he
his
the
name?
goodest boy rock?
Fessin.
Yes,
Hessen.
Fessin. All right, thank you. All right, marching order. Meepo's heading through first, after
Yep.
Mushika. All right.
I'll
And
go
Scott?
after Mushika. I'll go right after Mushika with my shield up. Just because I
Okay.
rolled really bad with insight, so I don't know if this is a trap or not. Kind of hoping
right.
it is.
Yeah, I'll drag up the caboose with the dog in front so I can push it if it gets stuck.
And then Nazan, assuming, is right behind.
I'd have to transform again.
Um,
Yeah.
Jump over the wall.
Can I jump over the wall? Big ass
How
direwolf. Direwolf leaping from the rooftops of Baldur's Gate. The next urban legend has been started.
God.
Oh, for sure. There's a new cryptid that is just a trench coat and has a kobold, a goblin, and a hairy man. And at random different points, a different thing will pop out of the coat. That's the new cryptid of Baldur's Gate. I wrote it down. I thought
Sometimes a
about it earlier.
direwolf, sometimes just random deer sounds.
Right. Sometimes it's like a deer, but then sometimes like a
Wah.
kobold falls out of the coat and like gets scooped back in, and everyone's like, "What?"
What just happened? Yeah, Nazan will or undo his wild shape.
Okay. And turn back to his goblin self.
Yes.
Come on, bud.
And then Shillelagh, my beautiful staff. Gotta always be ready.
You do just that as you guys are making your way through, and Togs and Ska are pushing right through the hole, and Nazan right behind. As you bloop, pop right through, on the other side is a fair amount of dense forest just laid out there. It seems as though it hasn't really been, so much
Ooh.
groomed on this side of Baldur's Gate, as it is a direct wall that is probably about 15 feet high, solid, thick, at least I would say about 1 foot thick wall of stone. So it's well kept from the elements outside.
Your home look like forest.
Is not my home. And he waves you on after waiting for Nazan to come out, and starts walking out into the woodline with his 2 giant rat companions beside him.
Are those your snacks for later?
Don't
Meepo!
call my precious pretty snacks.
Oh, Meepo hungry. Maybe you share.
I
Meepo
will
meet
share
later. Meepo meet after
I'll point to them.
Metalman.
What are their names?
You want to know their names?
Yeah.
Snacks.
He just looks at Meepo like he's gonna kill him.
I like slap Meepo up the side of the head.
What did I do this time?
What didn't you do this time?
I love it.
That one is
hell,
named
but-
Trash, and that one is called Gutter.
Themes. Cute. It's cute. It's cute names.
I like lean over. He's not cute.
Shut up.
So we're Metal Man and Big Blue.
I will show you.
And he keeps walking for a good amount of time.
While we're walking, are we still in like a forested area?
Yes.
I am going to begin chanting to myself, and I'm gonna cast Speak with Plants.
Okay. How long does it take to cast?
It is one action cast time.
All right. You cast Speak with Plants as you're following Mushika and his 2 rat companions. He's about 15 feet ahead of you, scurrying through and climbing up and down these giant tree roots that are pretty much covered in moss. There are
I'm gonna be
plants, various bushes around. Yes.
kind of like questioning the plants, see if like there's any danger where we're going.
All right. You come up to a very lush and colorful bush with
That's a friendly bush right there.
yes, with lots of
Good bush.
little yellow flowers on it.
Not at all poisonous. Those are truthful bushes right there. Truthful flowers.
Hi. Hi.
Hello. Is this way safe?
What is safe?
Does it hurt?
It does not hurt me.
You gotta kind of look over as like, I don't know if the rest of the party's still walking or anything. Kind of just. Do people die over there?
People die all the time. This is the woods.
I love this plant.
Fair.
Fucking
Fair enough. I mean, fair enough.
Can't argue with that logic.
sure, I guess. Yeah.
Is rat person evil?
What is evil?
Does he do bad things? Does he hurt?
He hurts things, yes.
So he's evil.
If bad things hurt people, yes.
Thank you, plant. He's gonna take like a little bit of like water out of a water skin or whatever he had, kind of just like dripping on the plant.
Oh, thank you.
Sprinkle.
I was very
You're
hungry.
welcome.
Thank you.
And then as like Nazan's gonna kind of like, you know, give him a nod and kind of walk away, or give the plants the bush a nod and walk away. And then as he's like going, he's gonna just like nod in his head, kind of like, okay, this is a trap.
As you're walking away, one of the flowers just blooms, almost as if waving goodbye.
Aww.
Oh.
Sending you off to your death.
I'm gonna pluck it and eat it.
Goodbye forever.
Fucking Mifa.
This is what
During
what
the
Mifa
travel,
does.
like
Mhm.
during the like halfway through the walk, like a little bit into the forest, Scott crawled on top of the dog to sit so she doesn't have to walk. She doesn't want to. But while she's up there and the dog is like following everyone else, she wants to try and see if she can like take notice of her surroundings. Like, she's very obviously unfamiliar with the area around her, but maybe tried to start like spotting landmarks in case they gotta scoot real fast. There perhaps could be a couple of familiar things she could clock.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a survival check.
Oh boy. I don't know how good that one is. Skills. Survival. Cool, that one's a -1. Cool. Yeah, it's a 9 -1 for an 8. So, see some trees.
You see lots of trees, but notably, as you're going farther and farther into the forest, you do notice that some of the trees do begin to change color. Most of them are browns, various hues, and with layers of moss, green moss on them. But as you're looking towards the distance, the ground does actually begin to slope upward, almost into a hill. And some of the moss actually starts to turn blue, almost with a bit of luminescence. Even though this is a very dense forest and the trees go very high, and most of the sky is blocked out by the branches and the leaves, there is just a slight bit of luminescence from the moss in the distance.
Can I check to see if the moss is magical? Like, when we get close to it? Is this a natural occurring bioluminescence, or is this like a Chernobyl?
This will
God. Well, that would explain Mushika.
Arcana check.
Arcana, okay. No, I just have proficiency in this. I don't have... Okay. Okay. 13 plus 5, 18.
As you are putting your hands onto this tree and even taking a bit of a bit of your claw and clawing off some of it to see this moss, you can tell there are slight shining speckles in the moss itself. You can tell that this is actually pulling from some kind of mineral that's causing it to change color. It's not a natural occurrence. It has been morphed by something, not to this native to this ecosystem.
Nature's fucked up. Nature's fucked up.
I like to imagine.
No context. I just say that as I like some moss away. I'm like,
Nature's fucked. Ugh.
I like to imagine that, like, at some point, like, while this is happening, Nazan has, like, got up close with, like, Joke and Meepo and is like, this is a trap. That rat man gonna hurt us.
Like
like
rat
Lord-
trap? Like we eat rats?
No. Plants tell me he's gonna be hurting us.
I'll like kind of like, that's what I'm hoping for.
But he say he see Big Blue.
No.
What?
No, not a joke. Big Blue, maybe he see, maybe he don't.
Well, when we do fight him, make sure we use magic.
Is he
Other things
in?
won't hurt him.
Is he in hybrid form, rat form?
He's in hybrid form still. He's sniffing around as he's coming up to the trees, looking at all the different mosses, and like, yes, this way, and scurrying along and waving you guys on every couple of paces.
Mushu?
The name is
Yep.
Mushika.
there you go.
How much longer? Meepo tired.
You've only been walking for like 15 minutes.
Ah!
Do I see Ska on the dog there?
Yes.
Oh, that good idea. Meepo too.
I'm gonna jump up.
No!
I thought you were gonna be like, I'm gonna jump on Jolk.
Joke!
Gee,
Push.
That good idea.
No. You only write Calcrix. Only I write Togs.
I ride dogs.
No! Sky write Togs. You write Joke.
Joke.
I'll like slowly turn.
Give Meepo a ride.
No.
You a big meanie. You wait till I get Calcrix back. Then you see. Then
Well,
Meepo
you
King.
lost him in the first place. Who says you'll get him back?
I know lose Calcrix. They take my Calcrix.
You weak.
Blues.
It's okay. We'll find him, kill them, get him back.
She my Calcrix.
I'll like kind of give
Yes,
him a pat on the
Meepo.
shoulder.
Yes. Your Calcrix. We will find Calcrix.
That being said, I am not carrying you. Not happening.
I'm gonna look at Nazan.
Someone's
Talking
gotta
about
like,
wild sheep?
he's gotta just like jab him with his shillelagh. Well, he won't fully jab him. He'll just like push it in his face, like, just stay back, just stay back. No.
Well, Meepo's too distracted. Trap, not a trap.
It doesn't even matter.
Doesn't even matter.
Big blue, not big blue. Everything's irrelevant. He needs a ride.
I think when Ska figured out nature is pretty weird, she like put her hand crossbow in her lap. Like if it's on like her belt,
She's ready.
she just made sure
Pop off on some
good
bushes.
for her to grab it when she needs to grab it. But she's not holding on to it because she said she wouldn't attack him right now. She's just placing it better and keeping her hands off of it. Merely in slight preparation. Because this forest is fucking weird.
As you get further and further in, the light from the moss actually begins to grow stronger, and almost the ground itself is now lit up. There are small little puddles and creeks that are running with water. The water itself seems to glow just a bit. It's almost greenish, or almost like a teal color in nature when you're looking at it from a distance.
I think this would definitely start to intrigue Nazan more and more, you know, Druid boy. Kind of take a little bit of a taste of the water. Just kind of just dip a finger in and just a little bit. Is this healthy water? Is this magical? Is like that
What a
just
way to
drinks
find out if
It turns
it's
into a
healthy.
frog.
All right, I need
What
you
a
to
way
roll a
to figure
Constitution
it
save.
out.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
I was rolling.
I was like, yep, makes sense.
It makes sense. Sounds
All
accurate.
right, go for
It
it.
tastes like acid because it's acid.
Yeah. Am I rolling con?
Yeah.
Or is this nature? All right, con.
It tastes like burning.
Hey, let's see. I got a 19.
Ooh.
As you are drinking this water, you actually feel invigorated. It warms your chest, and
Vodka.
you, as you're looking to everyone else, they see your eyes begin to glow a little bit, and then it fades.
That's not normal.
Does the water have any particular taste to it?
It is actually the cleanest water you have ever had.
Mm.
It tastes of almost spicy. It has a strong, sharp taste to it, like it's been imbued with mints and a lot of strong
Mojito.
smells of various herbs that have
The famous
Mojito
mojito
river.
rivers.
Yeah. I think you'll see like Nazan dump out the rest of his other water like off on the side. Like he's like it's very obvious that he does not want his old water anywhere near this new water, so he's gonna like walk off and just dump this out and then come back and just like quickly refilling, like this is the purest water. It's like a little bit of a crazed look in his eyes. You know, he's been down in caves drinking cave water and stuff for a while, so you know this is this nice mojito river. This mojito river is just like top quality right there. Seltzer river.
Instead of Poland Springs, it's Mojito Springs water.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll lap
bowls
some
of
up.
water.
No,
All
nature's
right, as
Bad.
Scar's over here like nature's bad, and Nazan is like, oh, the blessings.
What's
Yes.
this?
I'll drink some. I want glowing eyes too.
Oh no.
Will
Scott
you-
retreats farther into like her scarf and is like, oh no. Things
right.
glow.
Yes, drink. This is good water.
All right. Now, as you've seen Mushika come to a halt, it is actually before this mound of sorts. It is what appears to be a very tall hill with various forms molded into it, of a collection of materials: concrete, mortar, brick, some chunks of cast iron, and wood. This almost what appears to be the remains of a house that has now been covered by a layer of moss. And there is a door out in front.
Here.
He points towards the door.
I try to see if there's anybody else around or possibly inside making noise.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Let's see. That's a natural 1 for 3.
Jolk,
Goodbye.
you
everybody.
are so distracted by Mushika as he's now looking at you in the face. He's like probably a good 3 feet from you because you've just walked right up to him just looking at him. Kind of suspect of what he's doing. You're not looking at anything else. And he's just looking back at you kind of confused with his snout to your snout. Looking at everyone else. Like what's this guy's problem?
Break the very weird tension.
The metal men, they're inside? Or is this where
Yes.
they're like made?
Metal men.
Can
You
you
can go
make the
look.
move? Oh.
I don't know. I don't have magic.
Good
Watch
metal
this
man.
man half transform, and he says he doesn't have any magic, so I'm just gonna be like,
This could be dangerous.
Not like bad one we saw. Big one. Big
Meepo,
bad
you
one.
go first.
Do we sneak up?
Yeah,
Or is
Meep
there
will go
anyone
first.
inside? Should we quiet?
Beep.
Should
Oh,
we be quiet? Before
I'm
we
not
run
going
in?
in.
Why not?
have you gone in?
I looked, but there's nothing useful to me there.
I'll go
Then
up
why
to
you
Meepo
bring us?
and give him like a solid slap
You
on the back
wanted
to like get him in
machine.
there kind of first.
Me?
Metal man, he walks up to
Yeah,
the door.
Meepo.
He turns the doorknob and like gives it a slight shove, and you hear the wood crack a little bit, and with the turning of the door, slight squeak.
Meepo's
You just
gonna
met- Yep.
Meepo's gonna take out his javelin.
Okay. Meepo the warrior.
And he's gonna go in tip first.
Oh god.
It's just the tip.
as Meepo's sneaking in, I want to like, is there a window next to the doors? Is this like a no window house?
It is covered in moss.
Can I like scratch it away to see if there is a window? I want to try and like peek in as he's running in.
There is a window. It is partially cracked, but it is covered in moss, and you begin to claw away off bits of the moss, and you can see inside, but it is dark, and it's covered in dust, so it's very difficult to see through there.
Really push my face up against it to try and
Like,
see it.
As you're doing this, you're almost fogging up the glasses with your air coming off your snout.
Metal man.
All right, Meepo, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Oh no. Hey, do you
Uh,
have that lucky feat too?
I got a 4, but I will use lucky.
Yeah.
Let's see. I should have just taken 10.
Oh.
I was like, I should take 10.
He's
9.
Okay.
You can take either roll, you know, with lucky.
You can still take the better roll, even if
Yeah.
you roll shittier with lucky. You
No,
can
no,
still
no.
pick the 10.
Instead of rolling, you can just take 10. Which would be as if you rolled a 10.
10.
With
yeah.
lucky.
I
But
got
it
you.
takes
Yeah.
2
No,
minutes.
any roll. That's just a D&D thing.
Oh.
Yeah. He just took the average.
Yep.
Learn something.
So
new
I'm
every
saying
day.
I should have taken 10, but I rolled and got a 7 with my +2 is 9.
Okay.
I see.
As you're walking in there, Everything is dark, covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs from floor to ceiling. This appears to be a 60 by 40 feet study, and there are several tables with wooden instruments and racks that are holding vials, little things of glass, and various shelves that line the walls, and old books. And towards the back there is a fireplace, and a lantern that hangs from a wooden ceiling by a chain with a faint purple crystal that gives off just enough luminescence for dim light. A small box rests in the center of this table, besides a few books. Some of them are open. And that is what you see. As along the wall, it's more or less more brick, and you see a couple doors, maybe 2 or 3.
There are no metal men here.
I'll call back.
Can I search around for like a trapdoor or something to like a underneath area or like a basement or something?
So you're all heading in?
I would head.
I
in.
wanted to check what the rat man was doing before I went in.
He was just watching Meepo. Like, hugging the wall, looking at Meepo.
He's looking at Meepo and Nazan's looking at him.
He's just watching.
Meepo's in there doing the John Travolta, like...
Meepo, as you're actually turning around and doing that, you actually bump into something. And up on the wall behind you is a wooden puppet hanging by strings. And there are just parts missing out of its chest. And Julk, as you're coming in, you actually see these strange orbs resting on the table. Some of them are cracked, some of them are hollow. And it seems as though this shape, this spherical core, would fit into the shape of this wooden puppet. As you're also looking around.
I'll pick up a cracked one
So touching.
and head over to the doll that's like hung up.
Poking it with the stick.
Scott wants to come in after. Scott wants to come in after.
Oh, she's coming in after.
Scott's right
So
behind him, but as I go in, I want to say to Nazan, I just want to go, I know he's not here right now, but I want to preface this because I feel like it's important. Just want to say, watch the rat man. And I'm going to pull out a little tiny rock that I had. That's one of my little artificer tinkerer things that gives me a 5-foot dim, like, glow of light around me.
Glowstone.
Glowstone, something like that. It's a little handy. And I'm still sitting on the dog as it now walks in. I just want to go, don't touch anything! Because she's paranoid.
As I'm getting close to the hole.
Tap, 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 tap.
Now I like look at the. I'm just joking. That would be stupid.
Oh, what's that?
I'm gonna grab it.
No.
I was kind of hoping you would.
You said you had a cracked one?
Yeah, I had a cracked one.
This would look broken. Like him. He like.
Oh fuck.
As you shove in the core into this wooden puppet, its head, which is just hanging over you, lights up for a split second.
Oh.
And you see the arms begin to move.
Woo!
I'm
Shields out,
duck and cover.
Flail out, just getting like ready for this thing slowly whipping.
The
up.
core lights up like a light bulb with this strange crystal filament that begins to radiate a bright light, and the surge of energy that glows with the same color as the river and all the moss that you had seen surges through the puppet, and it begins moving and twitching sporadically.
Guy is thrilled. Grace is horrified.
Yeah. Although, yeah, that's got, yeah.
Scott
It's
is
just
like,
hanging in the air, just moving wildly, thrashing about.
Does it look like it's still like attached to the wall, or does it look like it's about to pull? Can I check?
I'll look at the
Does it
artifice.
look like it's gonna rip itself away?
It is trying to move off the wall, and it is secured by some very heavy-duty metal wires.
Take it out! Take it back out!
Maybe we can try something.
Take it back out!
I'm hiding behind Jolk and his shield.
As he's making this noise, you actually hear the thunk, thunk, thunk of something happening. And behind him, you see that there is a chain attached to his back, and it is ripping out whatever is securing him to the wall. Thunk, as
Can
he's
I try
trying to
taking
jerk
out
forward.
the orb?
All right, he's gonna be able to grab you if you're coming within range of him.
Okay, can I make sure that Meepo is also there?
Are you grabbing Meepo as you get grabbed?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Shield.
A double grab.
Okay.
So what do I have to roll? A strength, athletics to not be grabbed?
Roll
by
a
this thing?
dex save.
A dex save. Can it be an
Ugh.
counter art athletics? Is that I don't remember how grabbing. A dex save. Let's do this. Okay. 17.
It's not bad. It's higher than a 10.
The hand comes and you duck right before it grabs you.
Good. I want to grab this core.
Yep, and you reach up and you grab the core. You pull it right out.
Does it turn off?
And it freezes
Ah.
in place. But at this time,
Ah.
although he has stopped moving, there is the sound of skittering all around in the room. And out of the corner of your eye, you see little black specks moving all around you. Up on the corners, the walls, the ceiling, and tables behind the vials in the chimney or the fireplace.
Oh!
Out. 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 I was gonna like try
Whatever.
to like, turn,
See, like
turn the dog.
I'm gonna
No, thank
cast.
you.
Can I see these things? Whatever they might be. Like, can I see just the outline of them?
You see dozens of tiny mechanical spiders.
Okay. Well, I don't like that, so I'll cast Sacred Flame on them.
Okay?
It's a dex saving throw for them.
Yep. Natural 1.
Oh, that hits.
Ooh.
So that's gonna be 11 points of damage.
And they, as the room lights up with this burst of radiance, and the flames engulf this swarm of spiders, half of them scurry off and come around. And they're going to make an attack on you.
Shit. Uh-oh.
That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 will hit.
You're going to take 5 points of piercing damage.
Uh-huh.
But you feel a slight tingle as they start biting you, and sparks come off. These little strange spiders with little gears and mechanical bits in them that allow them to propel themselves upward and climb up you. They do resemble the metal men that you had seen in the Sunless Citadel in some ways. At the same time, they also look like togs by the way they're built.
I'll look to everyone else. This is where we have to be. Minus. And
Nasty.
I'll try to get them off me. don't know.
Scott wants to shout out to Nazan. How's the rat guy doing?
Yeah, they are.
Because I
What?
secretly told you to watch him for us while we went in.
Oh, that's easy. I'm just.
Hasn't even blinked.
Ushika is like,
One eye.
he's like, I'm not going near this.
See, I told you. Mechanical man.
Is it true? Is it mechanical man?
Yeah, there is, but there's also other things. Just
Keep an eye, and I wanna. Sky wants to pull out her battle axe and try to make like a sweeping attack on some of these, just to like bat them away. Because I'm not about to like individually crossbow bolt fighters.
Oh my god.
Go ahead and make an attack, but at disadvantage.
Sure.
Because
Look, it's
they're occupying the space that Jolk is. So there's a chance you might hit him.
Oh, oops. Oh, it's not like they're kind of everywhere. I was thinking
There's
of just,
swarms of small spiders on him.
Okay, okay. They're not fully in the room. Great. I'm sorry. I've been looking for my weapon this whole time. Because I know I have it. I put it in there. Battle axe. I just need to learn how to equip things, and then it'll show up. Where
Question:
it
Does it
asks.
become a straight roll because I'm in the same with pack tactics?
Oh yeah, it would be a straight
Yeah!
roll attack tactics.
Ah.
All right.
Nice.
Pack tactics is broken.
All right. Here we go.
Oh no.
It's a 3 + 4 for 7.
That was a good try.
I feel like there might be. I'm not gonna re-roll. I'm sorry. I think that there's something. I gotta save that last re-roll.
They scatter as you swing your battle axe, and it bounces off of Jolk's armor.
It's a little big. They gone?
Does it look like they're gone? I don't know.
No, they're just
They all
scurrying
leave?
on the floor
They-
now.
Shit. I'll look to Meepo and like give him a glare to fucking help out. You bastard. I'll cast the same spell, I guess. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame again.
All right. $16.
Yeah, that passes. Damn.
All right. And they climb up your body yet again for another attack.
Bastards.
That's a 5.
Nope. I can say with certainty. Oh, that does not hit.
They bite and chip away at your armor, and little sparks come shooting up into the air. But you don't feel anything. Meepo. At this time, as you are just passively watching in the background and holding the orb that I'm assuming Julk has passed off onto you, you notice that inside of it, you actually smell something familiar.
I know that smell.
Should I do a perception or an insight?
I would say go ahead and roll me an intelligence check.
I'm great at that.
Girl,
advantage.
meeple.
12?
Ooh.
Oh, with advantage?
Yes.
12?
It is crystallized dragon's blood.
This dragon's blood. Why here?
Are there other orbs?
Yes, there are.
I'm gonna smash this one. It's already cracked.
Yep.
Oh shit.
You make your way over to the table. And on the table, there is an ornate wooden box with the design of flowers that cover it, and several journals and books laid out on the table. Amongst the other things on the table, as you're now looking closely, in the vials are various plants, some of them even glowing like the moss you had seen outside. But in some of them, there are vials of what appears to be crystallized shards of dragon's blood, the same as what was used as the filament for that cord that you had just tossed on the ground. Julk, you're still being attacked by these spiders.
I will
How those spiders doing, buddy?
screw it to the sacred flame, and I'm just gonna take my flail out and try to bonk this thing.
All right, roll the hit.
That
And Nazan,
is
what are you
an
doing?
18 to hit.
Okay, roll for damage.
Hey, max damage, 11 damage.
Bop, bop, bop.
You managed to squash out the rest of these spiders like
Ah.
whack-a-mole.
Hey!
Nice.
Nice. Nazan is kind of just still like keeping the closest eye on holy shit. His name just like blinked out of my whole head. I was like an M sound, Bashika. And then like I guess like every so often as he's hearing like just everything that's going on inside, like people yelling, things being slammed. He's like, he has the urge to kind of like look away, but he's like, no.
Yeah.
No. You go inside.
No, it's dangerous. No.
He's gonna jab him with the shillelagh wood.
He's gonna look at it, then point his crossbow with the one bolt at you.
I still owe you for that. Inside.
And you bit me.
So.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Oh my god. 13.
13. Oh, -1. 12.
I persuaded him with a stick. Inside. It's like
Fine.
some
You're
old
putting him in
grandmother.
here?
Like some old grandmother with a broom.
He takes a step, and it's like just, you know, maybe a step right past the doorway and just looking around. And Nazan, as you're walking in right beside him, you see that there's a small area where there's a bunch of crushed up metal bits from where Jolk has just went on a smashing spree.
Kind of like picking them off my neck. Like,
Meepo is looking around at the table, and Ska, you are also over there helping him.
This guy's trotting towards the table and has been wants to start like touching and gently looking at things, like go over the book. I don't want to open the box.
I opened the box.
Boxes are scary. No. Upset.
As you
fucking Meepo.
reach over and
God
touch
damn
the
it.
box, and you lift it, there is the visage of a picture of sorts, or a painting that has been captured in this. And in this box, as you open it, the theme of a music box begins to play. Looking at this picture, go ahead and roll me an intelligence check. Or actually, history check for Ska and Meepo.
Boy.
Ooh,
History.
16.
History. Alright, not bad. But of course that fucking is. Jesus Christ! Alright, 11.
Okay. Meepo, As you are looking at this, what you see inside this music box is the visage of a halfling man wearing glasses with green wizard robes. And beside him are two young halfling girls. One who wears sky blue robes with a matching blue hat atop her head of long flowing light brown hair. And beside her, a girl of similar appearance and stature, wearing white robes and a white hat. But upon further inspection, she resembles the halfling Phoebe that you had met.
I'm gonna take it out and like really look at it.
Oh! Hey! That small one! That one, the goblin!
As you say that, thump, 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 a violent thumping. Just, you hear this, and you look over, and there is perhaps what appears to be this strange vat of silverly looking liquid that rises up and takes form and lurches towards all of you. Roll initiative.
Oh, damn. Spiders were just the beginning.
7.
It's the trap. Nazan's ready to fuck up Mushika.
All right.
I got a 7. I'll be right back.
Yep.
Bucky,
14.
did
14
he
for
just say he
Nazan.
got a 7?
Got a
Yep.
16.
Ska.
Got a 7.
All right.
Yes.
Jolk. 16.
16.
All right. And we will see. Okay. I had this right here. Okay, so Jolk is going to go first. Jolk?
Yes, I am seeing this thing, and I'm gonna use my flail to try and I
was
don't
gonna
know,
say, hold up on that.
hurt it.
I'll tell you guys the initiative in a second.
Oh, I thought you said okay. Gotcha.
Okay, Nazan, what is your dex mod? Dex score.
It is a 2.
No, that's good.
Oh, okay, what's your
I thought you
score?
said you-
The score itself is 15.
Okay, you're going before this.
Nazan's time.
I'll
Oh,
tell
God,
you
it's
what it
starting to
is.
get a little meeple-ish.
Yeah.
This voice is patented!
King Nazan.
King
Alright.
Meepo!
The order is going to be
Oh, God.
Jolt, Nazan, the slime, Meepo, Ska, and
Nazan again?
and without. No, that's it. Yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to copy him again. Yeah. Yeah. So, with that, let's go ahead and take a break.
Ooh,
Okay.
Ah!
right before the action.
Break time. We need it. I gotta do jumping
It's
jacks.
Chernobyl.
Right?
I
I need
am
to do some
not
squats.
wrong.
It's true. This is where Mushika was created.
Chernobyl.
Oh my god. Alright, everybody. We will be back in just a few minutes. Go ahead and stretch, refill your refreshments, and when we come back, we are going to get into the climax of this episode. Alright. Welcome back, everybody. Let's get back into this. While we were away, I just want to say thank you to Rampage Beast for that follow.
We're in
I've
party.
seen your name a few times, but I appreciate the
Yeah.
support. Thank you.
He's a good friend of mine.
Hey.
Good guy.
Well, thanks for bringing your peeps, Jolk.
Jolk.
Anything for you.
But yes, last we left off, Slime? Metallic slime?
Mercury.
It is an
Mercury Man.
Radioactive mercury.
I wonder if he's AM or FM.
Ah, yeah.
I'll see myself out.
Thank you. Bye.
He's bringing that time and energy, okay? We need
Oh
that
yeah.
shit. All right. As you guys now are faced with this puddle of ooze that has solidified and risen up into what appears to be a metallic-like slime. Jolk, you're up
Mhm.
first.
I'm gonna
It's on
move
your
up
deck.
to it, and I'm gonna hit it.
All right. roll
Hopefully
it.
hit it. Attempt to hit it. That is a 22.
Certainly hits. And I'm gonna tell. Okay. Roll it for damage.
9 points of bludgeoning damage.
As you swing your hammer or your flail at this, it hardens. And it hardens in such a way that when your hammer impacts it, it actually bounces right off of it.
That's not good.
Music down just a little bit.
All right.
It's Coach Loud.
I will bonus action use Shield of Faith on myself.
All right.
That's my turn.
Nazan, you're up.
As long as looking back and forth between whatever joke just hit or tried to hit and Mushika, and he's like trying to read Mushika for any reaction to see if like this is his trap.
Mushika's like, oh my god, what is this?
What the fuck?
I roll insight to see if I believe his reaction is truthful.
I mean, what is your passive insight?
My passive insight is 13.
He looks pretty legit.
Okay.
Oh no, how could this have happened?
Crazy.
Oh, metallic slime thingy. All right. I will Nazan in this moment will register that whatever it is that Jolt tried to hit that did not seem to sustain damage is the greater threat / mystery. He'll turn his attentions towards that, and
What is your... I would say you can roll a nature check if you want to check.
ooh,
Or a
I
con.
would.
I'll give you the choice.
The choice between the two.
Yes.
Oh, they're about the same. Cool. Let's see.
We'll say this is bonus action.
As a bonus action, well, too bad I rolled like shit. I got an 8.
This is unlike any type of slime or creature you've seen before. But when you saw Jolk swing up to hit it, you noticed that its body glimmered just a split second. Because within its body, now that the shine has faded from it for a bit, you notice that there's, within a semi-transparent body, there's a glowing core of sorts that has an eerie green and ghostly flame. But when he swung at it with the great force, it actually seemed to harden relative to the amount of force he had swung at it. So the harder you hit it,
The harder it defends.
yes. Unlike any type of creature you've seen before.
Accidentally fall into it. See what happens.
Yeah, just
Oops.
oops, and then
Bump it.
KO.
Oh, and just for a point of note, the music is still playing from the music box that Meeple has opened. And it seems to be reacting to that.
Oh.
Okay.
But is that something just just they notice, or do we notice?
Do I
that
even know
too?
about the music box being opened by Meepo and it
You
being...
just hear music as you're running in, and then this
Okay.
thing is just moving around, thrashing wildly. But Nazan, yes, it
Dancing.
is still your turn.
Okay. Nazan is going to... He's gonna ice knife this thing
All right.
from a distance. Yeah. Wait, wrong die. Fuck that die.
Yeah, you know what you did, Dice.
Yeah, I should have used
Dice
that
Joe.
die. Oh wait, I should have used the other die. I rolled a 10.
It does not hit. You just flies wildly and flies right by it.
Does it still explode near it?
I would say so.
It has to succeed on a deck save.
Natural 20.
Well, clearly, metal doesn't really get affected by the cold that much.
Not at all.
Not at all. So,
Not at all.
no, it's fine. It's fine. It's cool.
Fine.
Okay, it is the slime's turn. It's going to move up towards Meepo.
The one who didn't attack it at all.
Yeah.
But as it moves towards Meepo, you see its body almost surge like a wave and come up, and its body hardens into what looks like a giant fist of metal and flies right towards Meepo.
Gonna cold coffee.
It's the Terminator from Terminator 2.
That's essentially what
It's
you
about
can
to
imagine
terminate
looking like.
Meepo.
So was that about having plans for Meepo in your campaign?
That's a 25 to hit.
Armor?
That hits.
Going to take
Oh,
11 points of bludgeoning damage and 5 points of force damage.
Woo!
And
Alright.
as it hits you, it lands on top of you and makes a devouring attack as it looks like it's trying to envelop you.
Oh, that's not good.
Meepo, no! No!
With a 16 to hit.
Yep.
And another 7 points of bludgeoning damage and 8 points of acid damage as it begins turning into this metallic maw that just starts slobbering all over Meepo, and acid starts covering him.
Well,
No,
let's
no,
finish this off.
no!
Let's get out of here.
All right, Meepo, it is your turn.
I'm gonna attempt to free myself.
You're not grappled.
Oh, okay.
It does bite into you and then pull back.
Oh boy. Can I slap some ointment on myself, or would that incur an attack of opportunity?
I would say no. You could totally do that.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna need some of that good shit. 2d8 plus 2.
I'll let you do it as a bonus action.
Awesome. So 13, 15 back. Yeah. People doesn't know what the fuck to do.
I don't know what the fuck to do.
He's probably terrified.
I can cast a spell.
He's
on
gonna try and stab it with his dagger.
All right, roll the hit.
20. Nat 20.
yeah!
What's your modifier?
Watch that.
Plus 7, so 27.
Ooh.
All right, roll for damage.
Hey! Wait. I'm not gonna get excited.
Well, so
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that too.
damage would be 10 piercing, and then 9 poison.
As you stab into it,
Yeah!
it hardens
Ah, shit.
very much the same way, but you actually see the poison seeping in, and it forms small blisters inside this metallic texture on the outside, and it cracks just a bit. And you do see it seeping in and causing a bit of pain. And it
Ah!
pulls back a bit.
You burn me, I burn you!
And then,
All right.
in case they all didn't get it,
I poison it!
All right. Ska, you're up.
Okay.
Good job, Meepo.
Because this will change how I do my turn. Did Ska pick up the connection between the box and the liquid monster?
Yes.
Yes. Cause without it, Ska would have wasted her last second level spell and be like real cool shit, but instead Ska wants to like jump off the dog and scurry up next to Meepo and just slap the box shut. Boom! Close
All right.
it.
I would say it's a free action to interact with an object, so
Bitchin'.
as you slap this box shut, the slime begins to slowly calm down and is no longer like bouncing up and down like it's ready to attack. It just goes back into its puddle-like form and just scurries back into this vat and crawls back into it. With that, you're out of combat.
I'm gonna take
Is
the
there a
box.
cork I can put on this thing?
Take the
What's up?
box.
Is there a cork I can put like on the bottle?
It's just like a big metal vat that seems to be like
okay.
where they
Rock
melt
on
metal
top.
and other
Ah.
things down.
Let's keep that music box closed.
Box closed. Box closed.
Oh, Meepo, no!
Scott puts it on the table. Just wants to take a minute. Be
I'm
like,
gonna look
are there
around
any
for-
other fucking threats
Yeah.
about to come and murder us? Or have we triggered and then stopped everything in here already? And I
I
gotta
would-
check the
Ouchie.
room.
Go ahead and do an investigation.
An
I would like to look
investigation,
around
now
as well.
that one I think is better. Alright.
You can-
D&D
Can I
Beyond,
assist?
you really
Yes.
Yes.
So you would get advantage then.
Ooh, investigation. It's a +5. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I missed. Oh shit, I missed.
Here comes the juicy
Those
parts.
are both fucking garbage.
Do you
There's
have
a 2 and a
lucky
4. So I'm gonna take my last luck feat.
Yes.
Oh my god. This poor party.
Yeah, we're investigating the room. That's important information.
You're hyped up on adrenaline right now.
I can't see anything. It's just
Everything's a blur.
Yep.
oh,
9 plus 5 is 14.
not bad.
Way better than your other
Row.
stuff.
Is there anything gonna murder us in the room?
No.
Oh,
Everything seems to have calmed down. There is nothing else, but as you're looking about, you do see now there are more parts that seem to be prototypes of arms, hands, feet, similar to that wooden puppet that are scattered about on the different tables. And some of them even encased in a metal layer, similar to that of the metal man that you had met while you were in Sunless Citadel, but much more rudimentary and similar to your actual dog, Togs. And beside the wooden box that Meepo had grabbed earlier and opened, there was a journal and a letter placed on the table.
Yeah, I think I want to take those first to try and see if I can get some context for this room. Can I
But
can I
you-
do a quick skim, see if there's anything that is important to us before I delve in deeper?
Everything seems to be a research of sorts and experiments spread about from all the
Okay.
materials and tools that you see, but they seem to be very, very old at this point because there seems to be cobwebs in all the different vials.
Okay. Great.
So
And
what are you
the
looking at
things
first?
on the table, because I've got to identify, so I gotta be using this baby. I got some
Okay.
things. Yeah, are there like clearly magical things that I could reach out and identify, like one or two things, like right off the bat?
The cores themselves.
Yeah, I'll grab an intact core, and then like
Alright.
one other thing off the table.
Meepo?
did I smash that cracked one?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
There's a few other ones though.
I wanted to look through what remained.
Okay. If you're walking up and looking at it now, there seems to be a small, shiny residue, similar to the speckles that you had seen in the moss earlier, but more like a finely ground up powder with the same glow. But in the middle of it was that shard of dragon's blood that had crystallized. Around the different types of glass that had wrapped around it, there were metal bands and frame work that seemed to connect to it, almost like wires of sorts. And it was using it as a heart. And as you're looking at the metal frame, there seems to be small little bits of engravings, writing of sorts. Do any of you have proficiency with halfling language?
Proficiency with that? No.
Nope.
Otherwise,
No.
I could say you could roll an Arcana check, Meepo.
Can I roll an Arcana check? Can I be looking at it too?
No, this Meepos!
So I got 15 on Arcana, and I want to take the crystalline dragon blood and keep it.
Okay. You keep a shard of it. You're looking at it, and although you don't really understand what it means, you get the feeling that it is serving as a magical conduit of sorts to pull the power from this dragon's blood to act as a catalyst for something. Alright. For Ska, you're using Identify, correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna use one Identify on an intact core.
Okay. You're using, as you're peering into this, you gain glimpses and images of magical tinkerings, and you feel that there is a sense of necromancy, transmutation, and various types of enchantments used to bind this core together. It seems to be something that could house what you would imagine to be a life force or some kind of soul.
Weird. And there's how many of these intact cores are there?
There is an empty one without a shard in it, and one with a shard in it.
Is the empty one the one that Meepo took? Or is that a completely separate one?
There was another one that was cracked that he tossed.
Okay, that was the third one. I want to take both of those and put them into my backpack. These are important for information. Both the same thing with all the research notes and stuff. I take those up, tuck them into my bag. Anything else like on the table?
The
box is already in my bag.
Hoarder.
Okay. I'll explain the letter at least to you if you're gonna skim through it.
Yes, I wanted to read both to see if there was any pertinent information.
As you're reading the letter, it seems to be addressed from the owner of this study to someone else. And it reads, "How are you, my dear? My little Ulhara? I see that you have taken quite a bit of time to visit your old uncle. Well, I'm sure your cousin would appreciate you coming by more often. Teely misses you, and so do I." And it is signed Calcifer Honeypot.
Calcifer Honeypot, you say? Calcifer.
I will not be taking questions after the show.
Well, technically, you asked like a whole bunch of questions. So is he a fallen star or what? Or am I like, honeypot? Tuck it
Sounds
in.
tasty.
Put it in. Tuck it in the folder. Tuck it
Well,
in.
have we done here?
No!
The
Mm.
journal notes too. I'll
Oh,
explain them to
yes.
you.
Yeah.
As you're looking through the journal notes, they actually talk about research using cores to imbue them with enough magic to bring creatures to life, as it was part of his research to create an immortal vessel for his daughter to cure her of a terminal illness. Ultimately, he sought to transplant her soul into a new vessel, as the condition she had could not be cured even through magics. It was believed to be an affliction related to an ancient stone that could take away life and was called the Immortal's Disease, as it prevented regeneration and could kill even the oldest of monks and the mightiest of champions. As you're looking at the various things there, and he makes more notes, he tested cores with various materials but found that crystallized dragon's blood was the best catalyst for his experiments. He theorizes that perhaps even going beyond simply pulling the soul of a creature from its mortal vessel into a core, that he would be able to call forth the soul of other creatures from other places.
And just a quick note on my end, the reason why it's so potent for using dragon's blood is because dragons do not have a soul.
The space is there already.
Final notes do mention that his experiment to transmute the immaterial into another form would have to be tested, but he had no one left to test it on. So would test it on himself, as he had grown desperate, and perhaps he could at least find a cure for this disease, as his daughter has already passed on.
So he... Is he in my little glowing cube? Is that what these notes are telling me?
As you're looking around, next to the vat of slime are green wizard robes and a pair of glasses.
Slime's a dude. That's the guy. What?
Hmm?
What a freak. Okay. And I try to explain what I just read.
Hmm. That must be why they take Calcrix. We must save Calcrix. Is what?
Calcrix is
Calcrix?
up. Nope, she's definitely not here. This has been abandoned for a while. This was first draft stuff. They've finalized now. So yeah. No, Calcrix is still top of the list, but can I do another investigation check in the room? Like, is there anything else of importance?
Are 2 doors to the back.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch the doors yet. Is there anything else? Check
not
this room,
not
please.
those things that are
Not
interesting.
those things. That's very scary. Is like there anything else on the table or anything? Because I wanted to touch and cast Identify on the puppet on the wall. Well, I
That
guess
is
do I know that
it.
the robot itself is magic?
You would sense that there is a bit of magic about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up and like touch its leg, I guess, if it's up on the wall, and just cast Identify.
As you take a bit of time to look it over and cast Identify, bits of energy lift up from its body, and you see magical runes inscribed on the inside of its arms, its torso, its legs. Seems to be some kind of construct, a doll of sorts, and it would essentially operate by serving as a new vessel, as verified through the notes you had seen.
And did we put this? No. Someone put a core in there already, and it was freaking out.
To be fair, it was a broken core.
And then I smashed
It was the broken core.
Yeah, we
and then
didn't have a
smashed it.
fully working core, I don't think.
It was also a prototype because he was
Yeah.
doing research.
Fair enough. This is also
Yeah.
a prototype.
It's all early works.
While Ska's poking around and looking at that, I'm looking for Calcrix in every nook and cranny in this room. And I've just noticed the 2 doors on the other side.
Meepo opens doors. I follow.
Oh
Alright,
my
as
god.
Well,
Go to the first door, and you open it.
Calcrix?
It is a bathroom.
Calcrix. Toilet.
Just rudimentary hole in some kind of setup where you
I'm
keep
gonna call into the hole.
oh,
Calcrix!
I like look over to Ska and I say, I really want to push him in. So bad.
I
But
don't
I-
know. Maybe just not while we don't know if there are traps back there. Push them after we find the traps.
Continue to paying attention.
He is following in Big Blue's footsteps.
Oh shit, yeah.
Triggers all the traps.
All the doors.
Yeah, everything. I'm actually gonna like cross across the room, and I'm gonna kind of like walk up behind me, but kind of like palm like the back of his head, and like I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him, and I'm just gonna kind of like drag him back though, like there's no dragons in there. He's like,
Damn.
All right.
just like kind of like sit him down, just like just stop moving, stop moving. So, people's made metal men using
Originally,
cores.
yes, this started because a man wanted to save his daughter. That's very cute and sad. But somewhere in there, it got turned from saving my daughter to war machine. So that's something we should check everywhere else, because this is just the workshop area. There might be storage stuff.
I look towards the the blackened open door, and I just like gently start walking over with my glowing rock.
I'll go first, just because I see the hesitancy.
It's just
Shield
an
up to
unknown
block
space.
anything.
As you walk in through the last door, it is a bedroom with 2 beds, and in one of them lies a small skeleton wrapped in a blanket that seems to have been there for decades. And beside it is a small lantern with shaped almost like a teacup and a slight purple glow that emanates from it. And off to the left of it is a rack with a blue wizard robe and a blue hat hanging from it.
Oh no! The connections, they just connected! Oh dear god! Sorry, I just had a moment.
Does the
God didn't, Grace did.
skeleton look fully grown? Because I was told that perhaps this person was trying to save their daughter.
It is indeed a child's skeleton.
Child halfling.
Child
Well,
halfling, too.
it seems that he
Very small.
did not succeed. Not from
No.
lack of trying, but does not look good.
I don't want to touch that. This seems like bad juju. I'm just gonna back up. I don't like it.
What do we
Scott's gonna
find?
slowly retreat.
I'll look at
A dead body.
I'll look at the robes and the hat, or the hat.
They're wizard robes and wizard hats.
I'm gonna put
yoink
the
'em.
hat on. Oh.
That's wrong. Put that back. Put that back.
Zaon's using it.
I'm gonna walk away. Have fun. There are no traps in that room. Bye.
I'll check underneath the bed for stuff. There must be something in this room that, like, there might be something in this room.
You're looking underneath the bed, and you find a small picture book. Seems to be drawn by a child, and it recalls the last days of this child. And at the very end, there is what appears to be a pressed flower inside of it that is preserved. And it is signed Teely Honeypot.
Well, that is depressing. Oh well, I'll kind of take the book, hand it over to Meepo.
Oh! Oh! These good drawings!
Yep. Sounds about right.
Are there any empty pages?
There are 2 empty pages at the end.
Meepo add one!
Oh, God.
And I'm gonna add to the book. I'm gonna draw our party. I'm gonna draw Meepo and Calcrix, even though she's not here. And, you know, Meepo and Calcrix together, and then Jolk and Scott together, and then Nazan with little stink lines coming off of him. by his own on the other side of the page.
And you're doing this as you're walking out with the book in your hand and just scribing into it. But as the rest of you are walking with Meepo there, on the back of this book is a shape of a flame. And as he's walking out towards the fireplace, the flame on it begins to glow. And on the inside of the fireplace, you see a bunch of runes begin to light up.
Oh, Meepo, Meepo.
You
like my drawing?
Just like grab him and just like, wait.
Look.
I'm gonna add more lines to Nazan.
As you're
Can I
holding up the
move
book.
Meepo's hands with the book closer? It's just
Yes.
like
As
Meepo's
you
still
move-
holding it. I'm moving his arm.
More and more of these runes begin to light up.
Oh! Oh! Magic book!
I'm gonna start moving it around.
Yes, and like almost like a book that lights up the runes that it goes over. Because as you're looking at it, it just looks like a regular fireplace, but as you're holding the book over it, the runes begin to light up and appear. And from what you can tell, they seem to be instructions on how to build and complete the vessel.
I will push Meepo out of the way, grabbing the book.
Viciously just starts writing this down.
I'll
Oh!
open up the last page that he didn't draw on, rip it out, grab like maybe a piece of charcoal or something or whatever I can, and like start like tracing it or like doing the what's the term for it?
Trying to mimic the
Tracing.
scribing the runes.
Like you're putting the piece of paper on
Like
and
you
like
rub it.
tracing.
Rub it.
Yeah, rub
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Oh no,
Like
no,
you're
they're
rubbing on it.
magical, so they only appear when the
Oh.
book,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you cannot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Okay.
furious.
then
Gotta mimic them.
scratch
word
that.
for word in one of my many
Mhm,
notebooks that I have. Like,
I'll hand the book
She's
over.
so excited. She doesn't have to figure it out herself.
Yeah, it's literally called rubbing.
Yeah,
You already
rubbing.
figured it out.
I'll hand the book over to because it has the flame on the back of it, and I know
Puts the
that
book
they'll get good use out of it.
in her bag, so it's close enough so she can keep writing it down.
Right. And as you hold it up just long enough, you notice towards the center of all these runes, there's a circle with a slot.
A slot.
What's the shape
there-
of
it's-
the slot?
Is there anything in my notes about a slot in a wall?
There is none.
Is there anything in the picture book that might explain
It
if I look
is
through?
the shape of the slot is the shape of a flower.
The book. There was a flower in it.
Where'd it go? Where is it?
It's in one of the pages of the book.
Do I find a flower?
Yes, it's the last page.
I'll like point to the.
We in agree. This is the correct course of action.
I'm doing it.
Yes. Go for
Doing
it.
it. Gently place the flower in the flower slot.
You put the flower into the slot, and all the runes lift off the face of the fireplace and begin wrapping themselves into the book, and the book transforms.
Oh,
As it
Meepo
begins to
drawing!
glow.
Like slap Meeple's hand. Just don't
Yeah,
touch
like,
that.
stop.
You mess up the booyog.
And then, on the cover, it reads, "The findings of Calcifer Honeypot on how to build a Warforged." And that's where we will end tonight's session.
Scott just is like holding it above her head. It's like
I had the sudden urge to throw my metal die at my screen.
Scott helped
Can't
produce
end like
an
this.
army
But
of
the
warforged
best part is, this party doesn't know what the fuck any of that means.
It literally just means nothing.
It means literally. Well,
God.
How to make metal, man? That it's like, okay, cool, sure, I guess.
But it is exciting.
make some warforged army kobolds.
Yes.
Ooh,
All the
Take
Warforged
Warforged
kobolds.
kobolds. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
God.
Ah! Oh, that's
Wow.
so fun, though. Grace
Damn.
is saying
This is
that's
wild.
Very fun.
That was
This
quite the
is-
episode.
I know that was-
Ooh. Bullet. Lovely job. Oh, that's so fun.
Glad
Yes.
you guys enjoyed that.
Episode 2 of Small Hopes. Great job DMing, Bullet. Thank you so much for being our gracious host. I guess I'm still the host.
Yeah, I'm just
Your
co-hosting,
Our
I guess.
wonderful storyteller this evening. Absolutely wonderful. I love this campaign. I love the energy. I love the characters. Thank you, everybody, for coming in and hanging out today. Love seeing you in chat. Thank you to this wonderful group of players. And thank you again, Bullet, for guiding us this evening. I love expounding upon the lore. And I love your way of catering to our antics while also getting us real serious when it matters. Yeah.
Gundam.
Quick
Oh,
lore
boy.
note. Thank you, Bullet, for doing so much great in-universe friendly lore. We do work together on those tidbits to make sure it fits with what we're doing. Fun little side note. This whole thing with these vessels, necromancy is very looked down upon in this world. So just to give you some more supporting ideas as to the depths of what's going on here. And if you missed it, Honeypot is the surname of our lovely halfling in the main party. So if you want to know what that's all about, stay tuned and continue watching. I'm not going to say I'll see you next week because I want you to check out the Twitter in case I decide what we're going to do. But until then, if I don't see you for Fancie's Fables, I will certainly see you for other streams. And if I don't, you have a wonderful Thanksgiving if that's your jam. If not, get some jam because jam's great. And you all take care. And until next time, stay fancy.
Ah, he said it!
Pew, 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 pew.